My brother done been through so much, he only 16, I be scared just to ask how he feel. Remember when I was 16, I ain't talked to nobody, since then I been fucking with pills. My mother passed before I could pay any bills. Nigga, this life should get real. I got cousins that could've went straight to the league, but they hop straight in the field.
What is up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of the Constance Annan Show. I am your host, Constance Annan. And if you're tuned in on podcast streaming platforms, head on over to YouTube, search for the Constance Annan Show, and there you can watch your girl. Now, if you are new here, this is a talk show where we get into some things. Sometimes we talk about everything, nothing. It don't really matter. We just want to get into it. Now, I have a guest here with me today. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
You already know who it is. Just let them know, man. I had to pull up, had to pop out. You feel me?
And thank you. Yes, I'm so glad you are here. I think the first thing we can get into is the name, because when you look you up on Apple Music, you see LEKL. Mm-hmm. You just introduce yourself as Let 'Em Know Lay. Which do you prefer?
So, to me, it doesn't matter. I mean, I do LEKL because it's an acronym, but everybody calls me everything. I do mainly go by Let 'Em Know Lay, though.
Okay. Yeah. First and foremost, we're painting for the people that are watching and listening.
Definitely.
Lay, what do I call you? Lay? Let 'em know Lay? Lay.
It don't matter. You don't got to say the whole thing.
Okay. No, you got to let me. I got to put some respect on your name. So how you want me? How you want me to address you? Lay? Okay. All right. So go ahead and paint whatever you want to paint. There is no judgment. I think the first thing we can start with is this hot single that everybody is playing and buzzing. 16 is the name of the single, right?
Yes.
Okay, I have a question for you, and the first question is 16-year-old Lay, right? Let's go back to that version of you. Did 16-year-old Lay expect you to be who you are today?
Hell no.
Okay, where were you in the mind state at 16?
I feel like in the mind state at 16, I was going through some things. I was kind of going through a lot mentally. I feel like, now that I'm older and I'm an adult, like I feel like, okay, I wasn't really going through shit. But for a 16-year-old to go through some of the things I've been through was kind of a lot. It was a little hectic. Mm-hmm. It was great days, but it's a lot.
Okay. Now, this is a little bit of a different interview. Yes, I like to ask general questions, but I do like to get into it. So do you mind me touching on what a lot entailed? I know that you speak a lot about your mom passing in your music. It's R.I.P. Mom, and is Beanie Mom?
Yes.
Okay, so we're always saying R.I.P. Mom. Did she pass around 16?
Oh, no. My mom passed in 2020.
Oh, recently.
So, recently.
Okay, and how did that affect the music process?
That affected the music process a little bit because she always helped me with my music. Although I feel like we could have been much closer when I was growing up and everything, it just being able to have someone that actually not judge and be a parent. Like everybody else parents be like, oh, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that. My kids be like, turn the fuck up, or like do this, do that. So like, sometimes that was good, sometimes that was bad. But just to have somebody that was always in my corner behind the music or anything I made, no matter the situation or the terms we were on. So I feel like once she left, it kind of messed me up, but it also made me feel good because, it's no more pain and suffering. Mm-hmm. And also I was able to, mend the bond and everything, and really forgive each other for some of the stuff we've been through.
Beautiful. That's good. I'm glad you had that opportunity before she passed. I want to get back to that 16-year-old version of you. Were you doing music back then?
Yeah.
Okay. So you said that you didn't think you'd be where you are today. What was, I know you were going through a lot, but what was it that how can I say this? I know you talk about in your music pain and I want to say depression and pills and all those things. I'm assuming that was around 16 because the song is 16. So what was it that you were, where were you at 16? What was going on?
So basically at 16, I just feel like I was still trying to find myself a little bit, you feel me? Just not too long after, it was 3 years after I came out and stuff like that. And I feel like, certain people didn't agree with my lifestyle and stuff like that. So it would kind of mess with my mental. And I would do pills and stuff for a release. It'll be you know what, fuck it. We gonna get lit today. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. Mm-hmm. Or even battles I've had with self-harm and stuff like that. That stuff people that don't want to talk about, but I've tried to talk about it in my music because, with black people, we act like it doesn't happen. Right. Or it'll be like, oh, we don't do that, or just pray about it, or do this, do that. And sometimes, it has to be deeper than that. Some of us might need to do therapy and stuff like that because, so I just feel like at 16, if I had more of that, I wouldn't have had to resort to some coping mechanisms that I had.
Right, I feel you. Okay, and so you were still doing music. What did you not? So I asked initially, like, how did you, or did you see yourself in this place now? And you said no. So if you were doing music, what did you think the music was going to do for you back then?
I mean, I don't know. I didn't think that I would. Some days I didn't think I would make it this far, or like, just feeling down and out, or like letting anxiety get to me, like depression get to me. It'd just be like, oh, you doing this for nothing sometimes. And as I got older, I just thank myself for not giving up, and eventually realizing that I don't have a plan B. Like, this is what you want to do, this is your dreams, and just it's great to stick to it.
Beautiful. So you talked about a plan B. I have this thing where I'm like always telling people I don't believe in plan Bs. Like, I'm really big. I was just about to ask, so do you believe in plan Bs? And you said not at all.
I don't believe in plan Bs. I do believe in having a backup, but like, if you think too much on it, that's what you're going to end up doing. Like, if you already have a backup plan, like, it's okay to have like a backup plan, but if you already have a plan that it's not going to work, then it's not going to work. Right.
I agree. And I feel like when it comes to the backup plan, it's one of those things where, like, for me, it's always been something to redirect me back to plan A. So, like, maybe I'll go to work, right? And I'll work however many hours I need to work so that I can put money back into my show so that I am getting closer to that plan A goal. But it's never to get lost in that plan B because I quit or whatever the case may be. You actually posted today on your Instagram. Let me get the post. Okay. You posted on your Instagram, I'll spend my last on music before anything else. We're not the same. I really do this. Some of y'all just want to look the part. It get real nitty gritty for this shit. I know I'm going to make it. When you talk about spending your last on some music, give me an example of a time that you spent your last on
recently, shout out DMV Hoods and News. I spent my last $60 on the promotion post for 16.
Okay.
And it was just like, fuck it. Like, I made money off of it because, everyone's like, I want to feature now, or like, I want to see this, see that, but just being able to bet on yourself and knowing that, I don't know, I was just telling my girl, walk by faith, not by sight. And like, I was saying it jokingly because like, I was buying some shit I probably shouldn't have bought. But like, it's really facts that like, sometimes you really gotta, I don't know I know how to explain it, but you just got to go the extra mile for yourself.
I believe it, and I agree with it. I feel like it's a different type of person that really prioritizes their goals and their dreams. And I think that there are a lot of people that have these goals and aspirations, but they are scared to bet on themselves. When you spent that last 60, what, like, did you think it was going to amount to what it amounted to? First of all, when you paid for the promo, what changed after that?
So basically, when I paid for the promotion, like, a lot of people just start seeing the song, and like, I was invited to a intimate conversation with Say Cheese, with Sean Cotton and everything. Okay. And like, just certain opportunities that I've gotten just off of initially doing that first promo. People are actually seeing like, oh, okay, she's taking this seriously. We really want to work with her. Then they hear the story behind it. Like, she really took her last. So people know, like, if we invest into her or sow into her, they know that I'm gonna, reciprocate what needs to happen.
Where does that drive come from? That motivation, what is it within you that is, pushing you to go put your last into something, or to even believe in yourself?
I haven't really, like, coming from, not saying I came from nothing, like, I've struggled, but it wasn't struggle. But then when you think about it, there is days I'd be like, dang, okay, I gotta eat this, or like, I ain't really gonna be able to do this and do that, and just thinking like, if I really push my dreams, I don't ever have to worry about that. And the next person behind me will be like, oh, okay, if LEK can do it, I can do it. Or I was just telling my brother Good Money, like, we can do this, we can do that, and we could have been doing this, but just the drive and the hunger for it, because we're not having much.
Right.
So it's like, the days I ain't have nothing and never knew I was going to have what I have now. Like, even with a job, like, there was days I wasn't working. That $60, I wouldn't have spent that $60 on nothing. Right. I would have held on right. to that $60 like it was, but just being able to know, like, all right, bet I'm working, I got another check coming, just, it pushes me more, like, just do it.
Right.
Because it's not.
I respect it. I respect it. I think that part of that is the reason why I invited you here. I'm like really big on people believing in their dreams altogether, right? Believe in your dreams, pursue your dreams. And when I saw that there was another woman from the same area that I'm from, I was like, okay, I gotta have her here. And so I think I want to touch on that. Just being a woman in this industry, you realize that, like, I think you and me both could probably attest to this. Like, we don't look like the average. How can I say this? Like, you don't look like the average female rapper. I don't look like the average girl that's sitting in front of a camera. I think you and I are both doing something and opening doors for other people and seeing that you don't have to look a certain way in order to occupy this space. When you were, when you were first coming out and when you realized that you had this talent and you were pushing yourself out there, did you ever fear not being accepted because of the way you look?
Yeah, and like, you feel me? I feel like I definitely do got to go the extra mile, you feel me? Being, just being a part of the LGBT, being masculine, like, you got to go the extra mile. Like, I told my dad, he was trying to explain something to me, and I was like, I'm black, I'm a female, and I'm lesbian. Like, it's like already 3 odds, like, back to back to back that's against me. But just being able to push through it and, like, people being able to relate to, my music and stuff, like, oh, okay, back to what I was saying. She can do it, I can do it. It really, it helps people to see that, you feel me? Because, it's a lot of stuff is stigmatized for nothing. Like, a lot of people get shamed for nothing, you feel me? Or, like, you look at Lizzo and stuff like that, and she don't care. Like, she hop out there tomorrow, she'll walk down the street butt-ass naked, and people will talk about her all day, but she's still gonna make her money. So it's just like, it's certain stuff you can't really be worried about. Right. Yeah, because if I keep pushing and everything, it won't even matter.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's coming to show that it doesn't matter. I know you recently hit 1 million views on TikTok. Yeah. Okay. How was that for you, seeing the 1 million views?
It was exciting. I think it was more exciting seeing it grow. Okay. Like, seeing the amount of love that I got and, like, the comments and everything just made it like, wow, like, it's really happening. Like, damn, like, I really did this, or I really made the song, like how everything even happened. Like, I made the song, it was a free, I had won a free session from Greenhouse Studios. Shout out to Greenhouse Studios. You need a studio to go to, lock in with them, definitely. You feel me? But, like, just the love and support, they did a little contest, and it was just off tags, and you feel me? At the time, I couldn't even afford a session, so everyone was tagging me, and, like, I won that session, and they blessed me with some merch, like TV, like a TV and everything, like, and the shit is crazy because, like, you never know how that works. I still got the TV, I still go home and watch that, crank my music, like, just people that really believe in people and so into your life. And then I did the session there. I had got the beat from his name's T Blossom. I got the beat from him, and just everything to work out in the favor. Because, like, I ain't really 16. I ain't really put nothing behind it. Like, I wasn't able to. Like, everyone around me sold into me, so I'm able to push the song and for it to be able to go up. So it feels good because it was like I ain't have nothing.
Right, I feel you. And you know what, from the outside looking in, it looks like you are receiving a lot of support. Yeah. I think a lot of upcoming artists can say, they speak to the fact that they feel like they don't get a lot of support from their area. And I'm seeing that you've got major music outlets from the DMV repping you, supporting you, pushing you out there. And not only is it amazing that you have people from your area supporting you, but I think it's great that there's a lot of, like, men supporting you. I mean, you just have a very big audience. And so how are you able to cultivate so much support?
I feel like being humble. Okay. I've never tried to shit on anyone or, like, stun on anybody because you don't win like that. You feel me? Or, like, and also, like, I pay my dues, like, not even trying to be funny or anything, but, like, the stuff that people don't want to do, like, go to the open mics or, like, traveling hours and hours to pay $20 to perform on somebody's stage, or, like, just really just branching out. They don't want to, they don't want to get outside. They don't want to get outside the DMV, or they don't want to buy promo from other states, or they don't want to buy promo from their state. It's just like, you really got to show people that you give a fuck about your music. The thing is, everyone wants people to invest this crazy amount of bread into them just because they posted on their Instagram, and it's not going to happen. Like, I remember I used to think like that, and I seen O-Dog, one of the comedians, that he always talks about like marketing and needing marketing, and he was like, you're not gonna win showing the stuff to the same people on your page. And like he said in a funny ass way, I was watching shit out there, I was like, damn, that shit funny but shit, but like it's really true. Like you really gotta push it. You gotta make people believe in you.
Right. And I feel like that goes back to the walking by faith, not by sight. Like when you have some sense of faith in yourself and in God, and know that, and you're trusting in your process, eventually shit will begin to click. I think a lot of people sit back and they're afraid for whatever reason, or they have these doubts, maybe even about themselves, and they're allowing that to hinder them from making these steps that will not only benefit them, but allow others to see the root of, or excuse me, like allow others to see the fruit of their labor, like allowing other people to see what the fuck they've done. So I think that is great that you can speak to that. Now I have this segment on my show that I like to call "Bitch, Did You See That Tweet?" Okay. Now I see a bunch of dumb shit on my TL and I bring it to the show, right? And so today's segment of "Bitch, Did You See That Tweet" was actually tweeted by Stay Cheese DGTL, and the tweet reads: "The woman who created the viral sound 'It's a Chicken Salad' says Google offered $500 to buy her sound. She declined that lowball offer and partnered with Weight Watchers, securing a bag." What are your thoughts on that when you hear that tweet?
Never settling. Like you gotta push, and that's another thing that goes back into you're not what society says you should look like or what you should do. Like, just for them to think they could give her $500 for a sound she's probably made way more than $500 off of, or like even the people she was promoting for, like, you know, I just feel like it's kind of like a slap in the face for them to even offer her that.
Right, I agree.
You feel me?
It's definitely a slap in the face. I think it's so stupid that companies will see that they can benefit from somebody and they'll try to lowball you, especially a black woman. You know, they always gonna lowball a black woman. Like you said earlier, when you black and you're a woman, that adds to it. Like, that's already something people don't like. And I think it's fucked up that they did that shit to her. I'm glad she held it down and secured a bigger bag. And I think the takeaway lesson that you took from that was great as well. Not to settle. I think when you are up and coming, we will see a lot of opportunities that are given to us, right? I think in retrospect regarding being an artist.
Yeah.
Do you want to be a independent artist? Are you trying to get signed by something?
Yeah, like my goal is to be independent, but you know, I wouldn't be on the outs of signing anything because, you know, it really could help. I seen Yo Gotti say something. He was like, you know, a lot of people are against signing, but, you know, you do need a budget. Sometimes you do need, you know, money and everything behind you. It's just you have to be smart with it. You just know that, you know, it's genuine and you agree with everything that's going on. But mainly, yeah, I would love to just keep being independent and go the independent route. I just seen Shy Glizzy. He just went platinum independently, white girl, after a few years, and like, you know, he just dropped the video for it and everything. Right. So, you know, that joint really about to go up. So it's possible just seeing, you know, just someone from the area. It's a lot of motivation to stay independent because it can be done. Most
def it can be done. And just like you said, just don't fucking settle. I think I had this dream of like signing to something or having somebody sign me, and when I sat back and I realized and I thought about it, I was just like, I'm sitting around waiting for somebody to offer me money, and I'm sitting around for this deal when I could be figuring out a way to get to the bread myself so that I can hurry up and get out of working. I fucking hate working. Speaking of, I know you get on live and you show that you at work, which I applaud you for, because when you get on the internet, everybody creates this image that they're out of work, you know, they're pursuing their dreams, they're doing this, and you still holding it down. You letting people know, look, ain't shit sweet over here. I'm putting effort into the music, but I'm also still clocking in, getting this money. What the fuck is it? Like, you talked about being humble. What is it that has allowed you to be so humble? Were you raised that way? Did something happen?
Yeah, like, I've always been raised, you know, like my dad. Everybody know, like, my dad. He got your back. Like, my dad to give somebody his jacket, shoes off his feet. I've seen it. Like, literally, we be talking. Hey, young, his shoes look like that, man. Come on. Like, friends of mine, he done took, or like, you know, just, you gotta be humble, because nothing's owed to anybody. Nobody owes anyone anything. Like, even as much as somebody might be like, oh, I did this for you, I did that for you, you have to realize that nobody owes any of us nothing. Right. So just remaining humble and knowing that I'd be broke if I don't take my ass to work. Take your ass to work. Like, I know it's a lot of us, I don't, illegally, however you get your money, I don't doubt that, but I don't down that. I don't doubt on that. Like, do what you got to do, but you can't sit around. Like, nobody's going to give you nothing. That goes back into the people expecting someone to give them something, and it's not going to happen like that. You gotta go out here and get it. Right.
I respect that too. I feel like I was that person at a point in time that thought that I could. When you walked in, you talked about manifesting, and you were like, you feel like you manifested this episode appearance. Yeah. And I thought at a point in time that I was better than work. So I was like, man, fuck work. I'm not about to go to work. I'm about to put. At the time, I had a business, right? So I was like, I'm about to put my everything into this business. I'm about to work on my business. Fuck work. I'm not going to work. Like, I'm going to manifest. The millions or whatever the fuck I thought I was going to get. And it just goes to show, and speaking with you and just from what I've learned, like, yeah, you can manifest some things, yeah, things can come, but you do have to put some work in. And if that work is, again, going to work, go to work. Because I think a lot of people try to create or sell this dream that, like, fuck work and fuck that shit, you can do it on your own. And I guess you can do it on your own, bitch. You need some money, go get you some motherfucking money. Yeah, you can do it on your own. And it is fuck work. Like, nobody want to work. Right. Nobody want to chase nobody's dream. And I applaud you for that, because you definitely felt your moment, and it's all about trial and error, because I know when I feel like my break is coming, I quit. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. I'm gonna just go and get another job. But like, sometimes it's trial and error. I didn't quit endless jobs. Yeah. FedEx is probably the job I done worked at the longest. My girl will tell you, I will wake up one day like, fuck this job. She be like, for real? Again? I know what you gonna do tomorrow. Like, just have another job. Like, it got to the point one day I was like, I'm about to quit this job. She was like, you about to have to slide back to your forever joint or something. I'm like, no, we not doing that no more. You feel me? It's not a doubting thing, because it's someone that believes in me, but it's someone that also knows, like, all right, let's have a little discretion with it. You feel me? So yeah. No, let's talk about. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Oh no, you good? You sure? Yeah, you good. Okay. That brings me to, like, the company that you keep. You got a girlfriend that goes hard for you. I think that's important too, as a creative, as an artist, whatever your profession is. I think it is important to be mindful of those people that you rock with, because if you had a dumb bum ass girl, she would have told you fuck the job, and then y'all motherfuckers probably would have been homeless or whatever the case may be. That's the shit that happened to me, and so I would never open my mouth and tell anybody quit their job after I learned what I went through. I had quit my job. I was like, I'm gonna invest in this business. I didn't even have money to invest. I was just trying to listen to the shit that I heard people on the internet say, right? And they're like, fuck your job, da 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 da. And next thing I know, I was homeless, nothing, nowhere to lay my head, nothing. So I would never tell anybody to quit. But yes, believing in yourself. And I think even in believing in yourself, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're, like, by going to work or doing these things, it doesn't necessarily mean that you don't believe in your dreams. And having those people that are there to remind you to keep your head on straight and not say fuck your dream, like, not to let shit go for that discomfort that you're feeling in the moment, because I think it's so easy to feel that, especially as we pursue these careers, we're like, we're just fucking, sorry, I lost my train of thought. You get where I was going with it, right? Yeah, I definitely understand where you was going. We just, like, you just got to know when you know, because there is it. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Everything doesn't work for everybody. So, like, the next person, a person might go ahead, quit their job, and that shit might blow up tomorrow. So you just got to know. You just got to know when you know, and also have great people around you. You feel me? Most definitely. And also, like, one thing is, like, support people how they support you. You feel me? Like, sometimes I even have to, like, catch myself, like, oh, okay, like, I'm doing stuff too, but, like, I got to make sure I support her the same way, or, like, support whoever around me. Like, even when you have a moment where you feel like, something might be going good for you, just make sure make sure you still locking in with the people around you. And that goes back to being humble. Like, I could never be, like, Hollywood, or, like, feel like anyone owes me anything, because no one owes me nothing. Like, nah, not at all. Like, I don't know. Right. Like, yeah. Now, we're going to run a brief intermission, you guys. When we come back, we're going to talk about some more things, and then we're going to end the show. Okay? Run the brief intermission.
I know I can hit if I make the bitch haha. I'm in the crease and we smoking on Zaza. Bro tryna slide like the cha-cha. No, he not gang, try do me like Mufasa. Act like my mama, but look like my father. Rest in peace, mama, my siblings, I got them. Disrespect them, damn right, it's a problem. Never been selfish, I give if I got it. I know I can hit if I make the bitch haha. I'm in the crease and we smoking on Zaza.
All right, you guys, we are back, and Lay is working on her painting. I'm working on my painting. You got 888 on your painting. Are you into numerology and things like that? Okay, what does 888 mean?
888, it means abundance and blessings. Okay. It's the angel number I see the most, and I truly believe in it. Like, y'all, when anything great's about to happen, or like any like thing like money wise or anything happens in my life, I see this number everywhere. And some people be like, oh, you sicing it, or like, oh, you lying. Like, no, like, even her, like, I'll tap her, I'll be like, look at your dashboard, or look at this, look at that. And it just,
What are you lying about? The number showing up all the time, or the reality of the number? Okay,
the numbers showing up all the time. They're like, oh, you sicing it. Oh, yeah, it's some people that don't believe in it either. So it's just like,
right. Yeah. I ain't too big on numerology, but I've had a couple guests come on the show, and they've talked to me about it, and they've talked about these numbers that they're constantly seeing. I don't doubt that there's any, connection to what's going on in this world. I always tell everybody, I'm like, I think everything has a meaning. Things happen for a reason. You're seeing these things because, it's communicating something to you, and what might speak to you might not speak to me, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't exist or that it's not real. You know what I mean? All right, we got another segment on the show I call What Would You Do? So I'm going to give you some scenarios, and you tell me what you would do in this scenario. The first one was actually posted by Rap House TV, and the question is, you can only pick one: $1 million cash, or flip a coin for $1 billion. Which one you doing in this moment?
Dang, I don't know. I probably did $1 million cash.
Why?
Cause like, I know that sounds wild, but if I flip the coin and don't do it, like get it, I'd be broke. But like, I don't know. But then again, I don't know. Yeah, I'd say $1 million cash.
Yeah, no, me too. I ain't a gambler. I ain't about to play no games with no money. Give me the million up front. I'll rock with that, and I'll keep it pushing, keep it moving.
For real.
The next, what would you do is, all right, let's say, so you talked about your sexuality, right? I don't know how true this is, but I have heard of the industry trying to like make other female rappers cover up their sexuality. Like, so let's say we have a gay female rapper. They're telling her, you need to rap about a man.
Yeah.
If you're presented with an opportunity to get the amount of money that you've been trying to get, and you get signed to a good label, but they tell you, hey, Lay, we don't want you to be gay anymore. Fuck gay. What if they try to change the whole, from you being masculine presenting? Like, what if they're just trying to change your whole thing? Are you fucking with it?
No. It's always a no. Like, even somebody could try to get me to change the slightest thing about me. It's always a no. Like, I have to keep it real, genuine, authentic. That's how I always would. Like, no, I ghostwrite for somebody. I could do a little yachty move. You feel me? Like, I tell my cousins all the time, like, hey, cuz, say this, go in the studio, do this, rap about nigga, you about to scam this nigga, rap about this, that, and we gonna go up. Yeah, I'd do that any day, but like, nah, I can't change myself.
Right. I respect it.
I wouldn't even look right.
You wouldn't look right?
I wouldn't even look right.
As a femme?
I feel like I'm just a masculine person all around the board.
I feel you. But I definitely see a sense of femininity. We was in here fixing our hair and things like that. I'm actually gay, so I love the fact that you talk about your sexuality and your music. Yeah. You rap about bitches. You got one song, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Message on the song, the album with Vondre.
Yeah.
And that song goes hard. It definitely took me back to like have you heard like Alphabet Bitches by Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
It just took me back to that. I think that's the song where you naming the different girls that you fuck with. Yeah, it just took me back to that. Anyways, I love it. Don't ever let them change you, because we need some more gay representation in the music industry.
No,
there's not a lot, so I appreciate what you do. Speaking of music, and you talked about being a ghost writer, you know how to freestyle?
Yeah.
You trying to freestyle for me?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, cool. So, I have two options for you to choose from. I heard in another interview that you like Lauryn Hill, and then I heard in another interview that you want to open up for Rod Wave. So we can do a Rod Wave instrumental, and you go over the beat, and we could try to get Rod Wave to fuck with you, or you could do a Lauryn Hill instrumental. Which one you want to do?
What'd you think? Lauryn Hill, right?
Yeah. All right.
We can do Lauryn Hill.
We're gonna do Lauryn Hill. It's the doo-wop instrumental.
All right.
Oh, we got the YouTube ads. Sorry, y'all. Okay.
Master chocolatier.
Damn, 2 ads. Okay.
Let them know, yeah, I gotta keep it real. I can never give a fuck how a motherfucker feel. I been trying to run it up. I'm just trying to get a meal. Trying to keep it to myself. I ain't trying to get a fucking bill. So I got a whole lot on my plate. I'm trying to say my grace, but you know I gotta keep the face. Little bitches out here in my face, but TK don't play. You know that she right here, okay? She right here on the way. You know I gotta run it up. I gotta get it in. These niggas talking all that shit, but they ain't with the trends. You know I'm really trying to get it. Gotta get them Benz. Gotta get them Benjamins. Like yes, niggas out here don't know why they press. If you try to play, then you know you get left. Can't be out here with the mess. Can't be out here with the whoa, yeah, damn, I almost fucked up. Yeah, I got my bucks up, really had the luck up. Niggas trying to talk all that shit about me. Niggas trying to talk all that shit for the free look. Yeah, it's Lauryn Hill. Yeah, damn, fucked up.
No, that was good.
Shit, yeah.
That was good. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you did that. I love that. I should have told you to incorporate my name into that song, but it's okay. You did really good.
Got you on the next one. I would stamp the whole show.
No, it's okay. Hold on. Let me close this with the dog. All right. I think that was really good. That brings me to my next question when it comes to collaborating with artists and features and things of that nature. How do you decide who you put on the song?
I don't know. There's a couple artists that I like would love to work with, like Rod Wave is one of them. I would love to work with like Lauryn Hill and stuff like that, you know, that definitely, yeah, but I don't know, like off the top, just thinking of artists that I want to work with, I don't know. Like,
but not artists you want to work with. How do you know who you, because you got like, let's say you got a mixed album. I don't know how you would speak with the one with Vondre, for example. Like, how did you know that you was going to do an album with Vondre? Like, how did you know?
Because Vondre's a producer, so,
okay.
We just the flow was right. Like he was sending me the beats. I was fucking with him. Like y'all tap in with Vondre too. He got them crank joints. He just put me on his first producer tape. So he definitely got a lot of great artists on that tape too. Just they got to go with the feel of the song. Okay. Like I have a song called Ha Ha that I'm about to get remixed. I won't tell y'all the artist, but when y'all hear it, y'all gonna be like, oh, okay, like that was a great choice because they got to flow with it. I got to hear you on the song, I guess, already.
I feel you. Am I tripping or do you not already have a song called Ha Ha?
Yeah, I do. It's a remix.
Oh, you say you're going to remix that song. Okay, got you. Okay, so you when it comes to putting anybody on your song, I guess it's about the feel. Yeah. Do you care, like let's say somebody reaches out to you, let's say I reach out to you, I don't know, I'm terrible at music, but I got a song and I'm like, Leia, I want you on the song, you going to hop on the song?
At first I was like that, like doing features with anybody, but like I feel like a lot of people try to like play with my name or like play me because like I don't know, I'll be trying to like fit the feel of the song or like fit the vibe of the song. So right now, like I really have to fuck with the song and get on it.
Wait, how was they trying to play with you?
Like say my part on the song, then crank and stuff like that. So like, you know, and it's just like, damn, like I feel like a lot of people expect like, you know, like how like 16 is, like I'ma just blow up a song or something, and I don't think it's like that.
Okay, I feel you. Wait, so they put you on the song because they think it'll blow, or they expect the same flow as 16?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay,
or like the same. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, they just I don't know.
All right, are you charging for features at this point in your career?
Yeah.
All right, what's the feature price?
I'm working with budgets right now.
Okay.
Just you know. I know that like giving out a set price sometimes like people are like, you know, hell no, so like they'll like not respond, which is.
But let's talk about that too, knowing your worth.
Yeah.
Do you be changing your price when people are like, okay, I want you on this song, or they try to book a feature, you tell them the price, they're like, nah, do you play with them on the price? Like you be like, okay,
like yeah, like we can negotiate, but like I won't do nothing like that's retarded. Like
I feel you.
I'm not taking $50, $100.
How did you get to a place where you knew how much you should charge for a feature and you were comfortable with charging what you asked for?
A lot of people in the industry follow me.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I have like. if you really crank and like I post, like people are watching me, so like it's like it's definitely worth it. Like you're gonna be seen. People are gonna see the song.
I feel you, and I respect it. I think my question was more so like getting to a point where you were comfortable in charging, but you said that because people in the industry follow you, you
like
charge
not even
more.
just that, and like just knowing my work, and like that's one of the reasons. Like like you're gonna get fans, basically. Like not endless fans, because right now it's a point where I have a lot of fans because like they're seeing other people support. So like just trying to get that genuine support. But if I do a song and like we crank the song and it goes up, there's more people that's gonna look from my end than your end, because there's not a lot of people watching certain people.
Right.
So like if we have like the same status or like something like that, like of course I'm not gonna charge you for a feature. We can help each other. But if I feel like I'm not really gonna benefit from doing the song, then I will charge.
Right. Okay, I respect it. And the only reason I asked for the clarity was because I know that there are probably up and coming artists watching, and so they might have that question, like, how do I know when it's time to charge? So I appreciate you just breaking that down for them to understand. As it relates to having fans and growing a fan base, how has that been for you?
Yeah, that's been great. When I got back from Dallas, somebody stopped me in a 7-Eleven, and we were like talking about music and everything. But they were like, "Oh my God, I see your song on DMV Hoods and News," and I was just like, "Damn!" Like it's 2 a.m. I was making a glizzy, y'all. So like I ain't want them to give me a picture of that joint. You feel me? I really had that joint decked out at 7-Eleven like 2 a.m. But like, yeah, that shit. That's how I just. That shit's just like, it's real fans. Or like I'll be on my page, they'll be like love from Canada. Aww. Or like love from Japan, and like just Australia. Like it's places that's really listening to the song.
And that's what's up. Do the girls be on it? I know you got a girlfriend. The girlfriend is here, no disrespect, but do the girls be pressed over you? Has shit changed as far as women being pressed on you?
I mean, they always been pressed. You feel
Okay.
me? I'm letting them know late, but she not playing that. I'm not playing that.
And I was just about to ask.
I love my girlfriend. I would never have her on no shade room shit like that.
Right.
Have I fucked up before? Yes, but nah, she not playing that shit.
We ain't gotta talk about the fuck up. But
yeah, playing that shit.
Taylor, have you noticed a change in women being pressed on her, and do you care? Does it bother you to be dating somebody that is in the limelight?
No, it don't bother me. I see it, but I just be like, they not stupid.
Right.
They not like y'all knew who I am.
Right.
But,
right.
They be cool.
Okay.
As long as they speak to me too.
Right. Right.
Right.
Gotta respect the missus, and thank you. Okay. I feel like we've covered everything. Is there anything that you want to say to the people? Your last words.
Y'all please promote y'all music. Do everything y'all gotta do towards y'all music. Don't half-ass yourself. It's never gonna work. And also keep going. Like, it's okay to get that little slight promo. It's okay to do slight stuff, you feel me? Because that's how it works. I haven't paid no crazy amount of money to be on any pages, but I have paid endless little pages, endless money, just so it can push, because the same people that follow those bigger pages follow the little people, and so on and so forth. So it'll be seen. Just keep pushing, work hard, and go to work. Take your ass to work. It ain't shit out here, man.
Right.
Nah, for real. Y'all stay dangerous. You feel me? It's love no less.
And thank you. I said I was going to close it,
you.
but no, yeah, I appreciate you too. I said I was going to close it, but something had came to my mind. I had it in my notes, and I wanted to touch on it. When in 16, you speak a lot about grief, not necessarily like death, but like, let's say a cousin no longer talking to you, a best friend no longer fucking with you. And so I just want to ask how you handle grief, and what's your how do you get over it? Because it seems like you've dealt with a lot.
You never really like get over it. You just like learn to live around it. I don't know. It's like it kind of becomes like that old box of stuff that you have, and like you get too many boxes, it's gonna get in the way. So you got to deal with little stuff. But like as far as like losing people, you feel me? The song, like me and my cousin talked again. Like me and my best friend, like we're talking again. Like it starts over, like it's kind of like a square one thing, but just being able to work towards stuff, because like life is short. I'm not saying like let anyone play with you, but if people are remorseful and y'all are able to work y'all differences out, work that out, you feel me, and forgive people, even if you don't gotta talk to them again if you forgive them. Like
Yeah.
you're not giving a fuck. So just don't hold on to anything you don't have to hold on to.
And thank you. Let's show them our paintings. I like that you had said the thing about just because you forgive them, it doesn't mean you gotta let them back into your life, because I have definitely fucked up and forgave and let ancient motherfuckers back in my life, and they ain't need to be in my life. So that was a bar right there, a word. Here are our paintings. Super cute. It's going on the wall.
Oh, I need to stamp it.
Do they need to be on the lookout for any songs, anything dropping?
Yes, new music on the way. I wrote 17, so that shit gonna hit.
Okay. Everything's going to be in the description box below. You guys already know what to do. First of all, follow her everywhere. What's the socials?
LEKL RYG on everything.
And thank you. It'll be on the screen. It'll be in the description box below. You guys know, click the link in the description box below to be notified when the Constance Annan Show merch drops. Follow me everywhere at Constance Annan Show on Instagram and TikTok. And I think that's it. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I will see you in next week's episode. Peace.
Look, if I pop me a bean, it's a fast jam. If I pop me a perk, that's a slow jam. Brody gon' rob him like Batman. That boy fake, put that boy in the trash.